Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm going to be covering the Los Angeles Lakers exit plan. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the Los Angeles Lakers season, it's teetering. They could make the playoffs. They could not make the playoffs. They're in that ninth seed, and it is not looking good. When you're looking at the overall totality of this season, let's just say they make the playoffs. Let's say it's a first-round exit, second-round exit. Okay, cool. This team needs to reset. When you look at just overall what this team has that are valuable assets, you look at AD, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, you're looking at LeBron James. Those are your three most valuable trade assets. Jeannie Buss is a tough cookie. Let's just start there. Jeannie Buss got rid of her own brother in order to run the Lakers fully with no threat of anything. And it's kind of ruthless, but it is what it is. She runs a hard bargain as the owner, and she's the son of former owner Mr. Buss, and she runs her ship like she wants to. There's going to be a lot of movement in the offseason because Lakers need to rebuild. They need to rebrand. The Lakers are the Lakers. Let's be clear. You don't have issues getting free agents to the Lakers because Lakers sell themselves. When you're looking at the good weather, the business opportunities in L.A., I mean, you have beautiful people, sunshine. It's just a number of things that get you out to L.A. It's not a hard bargain to sell somebody on Los Angeles. When you're looking at Westbrook, we all agree that he's going. So it's just a question of where he goes. It's an expiring contract. It's the easiest to move. AD is going to be your toughest move because he's always injury prone. It's no way around it. Whoever's going to get him is going to get him at 50 cents on a dollar because you can't count on AD. AD is guaranteed to miss at least 10 to 15 games a year, at minimum 10 to 15. And it'll be from ticky-tack injuries to long-term injuries. It's a number of things that keeps AD literally out of the lineup. So that was very disappointing this year to see a lot of that. And let's just face it, LeBron. LeBron is going to be your easiest move. You can get a lot of assets still at 30-plus years old, 37-plus years old. You still can get real assets because he's still balling. You still have probably 2 to 3 years of high-level play in him left. And if he could keep himself healthy, you never know. He could be a help for a title-contending team. He could be a mentor on a rebuilding team. It's a number of things that LeBron can do. But at this point, the Lakers have to really think about restarting their brand and getting that Lakers aura back. You know, they salvaged their future in trading Lonzo Ball and company to get where they're at now to win a title in the bubble. But you look at that. They didn't get any revenue from that. They were in a bubble. They didn't get the home crowd seats and the vending commissions and all those things and the parking fees and stuff like that. They won their title in the bubble. So their title wasn't really the same thing like it was winning a NBA title outside the pandemic or outside of the pandemic setting. So yes, they won a title, but it wasn't the same thing as winning it in a regular season, in a regular NBA season. So at this point, the Lakers have to figure out what they're going to do, and I think that trading all three of these assets would be the best bet. You need to get a fresh start. You don't have draft picks. You don't have any up-and-coming talent on your bench, so you got to think. You have to get rid of all these guys, and it may be in your best interest to do that this offseason. I know that you have high hopes for this season coming in with all these players like Carmelo Anthony, AD, Westbrook, LeBron, and Dwight Howard and company, but it just hasn't worked out. So sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, we created this mess. We got to get out of this mess. And the best way to do it is get as many draft picks as possible, get a couple of young players in return, and really try to turn this thing around. So Frank Vogel, you're probably going to. So it's just a full cleaning house process. So the Lakers have an exit plan. They just got to use it. And Jeannie Buss is the one to get it done. So are you Lakers fans? Are you NBA fans? Tell me what you think. Do you think the reset button is fully clear, that they have to hit it and reset everything? Or do you feel like they can still manage to keep LeBron or AD or Westbrook and we'll still turn this thing around? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates, and we'll see you on the next video.